What's up, everybody? I'm Sly The Movie Guy, and here's my movie review of Solo, a Star Wars story directed by Ron Howard, starring Alden Ehrenreich, Emilia, Clarke, Donald Glover, Woody Harrelson, and the rest of the other cast and crew in this film. And in this film, young Han Solo finds adventure when he joins a gang of galactic smugglers, including a 196-year-old Wookiee named Chewbacca. Indebted to the gangster Drayden Voss, the crew devises a daring plan to travel to the mining planet Kazil to steal a batch of valuable coaxium. In a need of fast ship, Solo meets Lando, the suave owner of the perfect vessel for the dangerous mission, the Millennium Falcon. My expectations were very, very low with this film because, like Star Wars, we have ups and downs with a couple of films in recent years. The recent one was up and the other one was kind of fine. I didn't hate it like the other people did, but I can understand it. It wasn't the best Star Wars film, The Last Jedi. If you haven't noticed, that film is The Last Jedi. I thought it was fine, but, everybody has their own opinions. So with the Solo, I was interested because Solo is one of my favorite Star Wars characters. Top 5 favorite ones. I liked him in the original, where Harrison Ford played a character, and in The Force Awakens. I liked the character so much. So this movie, I was kind of scared, didn't know if it's going to be great or not. I went to the movie theater and I left out I have fun with the film, but it's not a perfect film. I will get to that. I have a lot of issues with this film. But I'll say this, I like what the film just had, like the action starting in the first 20 minutes of the movie. That's what I think this movie did good on. It gets you pumped up, because usually some Star Wars films are slow, even the good ones, or you say the recent ones, the ones that we had in the early 2000s, kind of, But this film actually starts off fun, and it's kind of lighthearted, which really kind of shocked me of the film, the way it went. I was shocked how Ron Howard directing and the writers did for this film, and showing what Solo does as a young Solo, basically the young Solo, just seeing him how was he doing back when he was young. It's kind of fun seeing that. So it was kind of interesting, but as the story goes along, it kind of goes reference to other old Star Wars films, and we get this and that, and it kind of detracts what we know about the Solo character, and that can really hurt the film. I just felt like that really did it, and I don't know where they were going for it. That was one of the things that was let down for me as the film was going on. Like I said, the action was fun. I think the action, you'll have a blast with it. It starts off, it does not go slow burns. Now, the film do go into slow burns at times, which I'll get to those moments. But the things about it is the action makes you just like pumped, because I was just pumped in certain aspects of the film. What Solo was doing, especially the character of Woody Harrelson, which I think Woody Harrelson character does a great job. Woody Harrelson can't do no wrong. I thought he did fine in this film. I thought everything worked with him. I thought he did what all he could for the script, the way the script was given. I thought that he did a good job. Let me speak about Alden Ehrenreich as Han Solo. He does fine for this film. I think he does a good job. Not just fine, a good job. I think as the young Han Solo, he does great. He gives us the same scoundrel, the charm of Han Solo that we've seen in the old trilogy or in the new ones. We've seen that, Adam, and I liked how they did it. And it was a little bit of a different part where how he was young, because you know how when you're young, you get older, you sometimes change your thinking. But here it was fun to see Alden play the role of the young character, and I really appreciate that. Emilia Clarke, she does great. I think she does great. Her and Alden does a great job. They have good chemistry in the film. It doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like oil and water didn't mix. It really does well. I thought their love interest worked very well in this film. And there was a little humor in this film, too, I will mention. The humor actually works with these characters. The actors and actors really gave up good delivery on some humor. Some of the humor kind of didn't hit for me, some did. Like I said, the acting and the humor worked in this film. And let me talk more about the actors in this film. Donald Glover as Lando. 2 thumbs up. He was so good. He was the young version of Lando. He nailed it. He did a great job. Donald Glover, this guy's talented. Singing, acting. I mean, I don't know if anything can slow this guy down. This guy is just talented all around. I can't wait to see the future films that he's about to be in. Not gonna mention names, let it be a surprise. But I can't wait. This man, what I like about his Lando, it just kind of felt like very cocky, and I like that aspect, the way how he gave it up, and the way when certain scenes where he meets Han Solo, it was just so good. It just felt real on that part. And I can say the film itself, when you get these characters and these actors that's doing good on these roles, it kind of fades to other things where it just kind of didn't go right at all. It just kind of just detracted all the other good things that we've seen before. Like, for instance, like the action. The action, like I said, is good, but it could have been a lot done better. I wanted to see more emotion to the action, like we've seen in other Star Wars films with the lightsaber battle, or concerning this battle didn't have no investing or meaningful to it. And I was vastly disappointed about that. Because like, if you look at The New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back, and I know it's not fair to compare it, but every Star Wars film, I should feel something. I should feel it. And I just quite didn't. And I just wish I kind of did. Wish I felt that. Forgot to mention the other part. Let me mention how Solo meets Chewbacca. I was fine with it. Could have been done a lot better. Not going to get into spoilers. Yeah, the way they meet, I kind of didn't mind it, but I wanted to be a little bit better how it would have. I know in that situation, he has automatically meet Chewbacca. And that scene kind of shocked me because I didn't know what was going on. And I'm like, it's like that. Those are one of the things I think they could have done better, but I was fine. Didn't hate it or nothing. It just, the things about the action that I'm going to go back to is it kind of was just like going on. First half of it was okay. It was just like, wow, it was fun. But by the second half and third act, it just kind of like just got restrained. Like, we got to have more action. And action could have been fun, but there was just things just going on. And then some characters in this film that you see in this film, I didn't feel like I cared about them. There's some characters that just end up dying basically in the first act of the film. I was just like, oh. I just didn't care, and I wish they fleshed those out more, but this is just one movie, but I expect one movie to make me care about characters. So that's what I wanted. This film is a fine, fun film. I say it's fine, fun. And towards the third act, I was really interested. The third act really got me. Not going to spoil it, but Paul Bettany's character, which I've forgotten to mention, he does good, but it was just a small screen time. But towards the end, there's a little sequence with him and Han Solo and Emilia Clarke. It was just something good about that whole third act. I was just like, okay. There was a lot of twists coming in there, and I was like, oh, I didn't expect this. It was just so neat. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But for me, it just surprised me. And then the third act towards the end really surprised me. Not going to give any spoilers, but it just surprised me. And I think the film did another reference, which it was surprising, but it's still towards the old Star Wars or the recent ones we've seen before. Just like that, but surprise. Overall, I say it's a fun Star Wars film. Is it the worst? No. Is it the best like Empire or New Hope? I wouldn't put it as that, but it's a fun Star Wars film. I think you should check it out. I think if you it's a fun film. You can enjoy the action, but for storyline, you're just not gonna get it. And I felt like that was one of the weak points of the film, the storyline of it. It just kept jumping back and forth and everything and stuff. And some parts does get slow burn. But I say the action part, you'll be fine. You have a blast. This is like a fun action solo film. Would I watch it again, like if it was on DVD, Blu-ray? Maybe. Hey, I'll watch it like 2-3 times. Like I said, I love the character Solo. I'm a massive Star Wars fan. And I know massive Star Wars fan will love it. I enjoyed it, but I wanted to be like completely like great. But it just didn't give me all the tools. But fun. That's what I got. I want to give Solo a C+. Tell me on the comment section down below, what do you think about the film? Did you enjoy it or did you not? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you think about Solo, a Star Wars story? Did you think it was great? Just want to know opinions. Like I said, fun film, storyline. Anyways, if you like this video, click thumbs up. Or if you're new to the channel, click subscribe. That's like I see you next time on Sly the Movie Guy. Peace.